of finally leaving here at Emirates Stadium, I'm incandescent with rage. And all I've got to say to a lot of people, if this is the process, then drop me out of it, mate. Just drop me out of it. You know, I was walking down this road, you know, singing, you know, like the Tottenham Get Battered song. Really happy, thought we turned the corner. And I just feel like an absolute idiot. Because you and I know that was never, ever, ever part of the plan. Never part of the plan. You know what I mean? That this is our level. No matter how many people try to kid you about, oh, we're playing 4-3-3, or we're playing between the lines, and the back four are playing the ball out, and they try to tell anyone who will listen about how Mikel Arteta's got the plan, and that if you can't see Arteta's plan, then you don't know football. This is the crap that people are coming out with. Why can't they just put their hands up and just admit they're just not working with this guy? That it's never going to work with this guy. As long as this guy's in charge, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, and that's what you've got to get used to. Get used to it whilst this guy's your coach. As long as this man's your manager, then I'm afraid you can forget about the top 6, forget about Europe, and just basically stop calling ourselves a big club. Because I'm sorry, big clubs don't get battered at home by Palace. All right, Palace, we got a point, but don't let the scoreline fool you. Second half, we got battered. We got absolutely battered. And no amount of criticism of me, calling me deluded, is going to change that. So a guy who always criticised me, do one. That's what you call yourself. It's not me who criticised you. All I've got to say to yourself, explain that to me. Explain it. Explain it. Tell me I'm wrong, and prove to me that there's a process. And then if there's a process and you can explain it clearly to me, I'll be quiet. I won't complain. I'll just get on with it and just get on with watching my football. But you can't, can you? Because there isn't a process. You can't. The reason why there isn't a process is because he's making it up as he goes along. Look at his substitutions. Look what he did when he brought on Martinelli for Partey. He didn't even know where to play Martinelli. He didn't know where to play him. He might as well played him as like a left wing back. He played him a left wing back, trying to get him to put crosses in when his game is to try and hit the box. That's called making it up as you go along. And you know, if we were playing like a better team, they would have worked out that that we had only one midfielder and that Crystal Palace had a 3-on-1. But Crystal Palace, were looking, to sit on that lead. And that's what enabled us probably to get back in the game. But again, everyone's telling me that this guy was like, how do I say it? He was a catalyst for all the success of Man City. Really? Really? He really had that much of an influence on Man City? Are you having me on? Seriously? This is David Moyes football we're watching. I'm not talking about David Moyes of Everton. Of West Ham. I'm talking David Moyes of Everton. And David Moyes in that first 6 months at Man United before they sacked him. This is the crap that we're being served up. Why can't people just accept it? Raise your standards, Arsenal fans. Stop, looking back at the Invincibles or looking back at 1971 and start saying, ours is gold and yours is not. Who cares? Who cares? Football's about now, and we're not challenging. And with Newcastle's money, we're going to be further behind. So we really, really need to up our game to start by getting a top manager in, not the clown that we have at the moment. I'll speak to you guys soon.